We can't protect the Earth. You can be damn sure we'll avenge it.
So Entertainment Weekly is very happy to be the only outlet that has assembled all of the superhero actors from the Avengers, along with Joss Whedon, the writer-director of the film. So thanks for being here, guys. I wanted to ask, Robert, you kind of kicked off this franchise with Iron Man, and
I thought you said it got kicked off, and I thought find me right now. It's about
well, we voted, and here's your torch.
you know, I feel like Tony Stark is part of the Avengers. He's kind of a unifier and an agitator at the same time. Do you feel you serve that role in real life?
In the industry, yes. I guess so. I mean, I feel like I'm saw the movie Wednesday, shot the movie last year, and now kind of seeing really for the first time like what it all means and meant, and it came together really nicely. I guess you know, I think for all of us it was just a big exercise in faith and trust in Joss's vision for this thing, which is why I'm so happy that night before last we all walked the red carpet, went to the premiere, left, and everyone said that really worked, and we went home like, whew, it did.
When I visited the set, I think almost every one of you that I talked to described your character as sort of desperately lonely, and I wondered which of these characters is the most messed up of all?
Oh, characters.
Characters.
Yeah. I don't
Since they all come from you, obviously, that's all your life. But yeah, which one?
It's got to be Hawkeye,
right?
It's the Hawkeye.
Why? What do you think?
No, I couldn't tell you.
You don't think?
See, the trauma's buried so deep.
Yeah.
But Hawkeye's origin story is just it's horrible. It's nothing but trauma.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's got some deep stuff going on in her past.
Yeah, we all have a bit of trauma.
Do you think Captain America is the most messed up of the bunch?
Certainly not the most. I mean, like you said, everyone has their own baggage, and I think that's why it was an uphill battle to try and marry all the conflict of all these individual characters. You know, I couldn't say I had the most, but you know, I had some.
You know, that's the thing about Cap is he's got this weird thing where everybody assumes, oh, he's from the 40s, and so he's so idealistic. 3 weeks ago, it was World War II. It was the most appalling thing men have ever been through. And so people assume that he's very naive. He's definitely out of touch in the world and going, I don't know that I can make a difference here. I don't know that I belong here. But he is extremely badass and very dark in that place. I mean, he's still in that war. For me, you know, this is, the idea was that, you know, I feel, you know, I have a little bit of the Cap aesthetic, because, you know, is that as our culture sort of feels like it's disintegrating slightly, and as our economy is disintegrating not slightly, the idea that is very old-fashioned of community, of people working for each other, and that the idea of manhood is not being better and above everybody else, but that a man is somebody who is part of a community and part of a family and part of something bigger and, you know, part of an idea. That's gone away, and so the thing about the Avengers for me is that you know, it's about bringing that back. We're all isolated. We're all dealing with our own problems, and these guys haven't. I don't mean the actors, although I could tell you stories. But the characters all have these enormous problems. But the beauty of the thing is when they realize that not only does that not matter in the bigger scheme, but the way to work those problems out is to subsume themselves to something that matters more.